Yeah, Dakota will go Friday night. And again, having the luxury of watching the game before on Friday, we'll make a decision on, which game Sexton's going to pitch on Saturday and which game Brown will pitch on Saturday. But those two guys will go. And then we'll look at, who we're going to use out of the bullpen. If we don't use Tatum, he might start on Sunday. And certainly, when you look at it, Houston might start on Sunday if we don't use him out of relief as well.
Do you think some of those starters are anxious to get back out there?
I would hope so. These guys have been facing pretty good lineups in inter-squad games and pitching really, really well. And then, just didn't answer the bell the first weekend. So I think they've made some really good adjustments this week, and I think they're chomping at the bit to get right back out there.
Something like 8 of your guys had never thrown at senior college level for this past weekend. How valuable is it now that you can show them the video and what to do, what to work on?
Yeah, it's really valuable, but the thing is, you got to put them in a situation to where they can be very successful their first time out. So if we had to redo Friday a little bit, I probably would have waited on some of the freshman guys, but that's how well they had pitched up into that time, and I wanted to give them that moment. But there's no question those kids are going to be really good pitchers, and we got to get them out there to get them experience.
I think missing Tuesday's game hurts, helps, doesn't really matter.
Our kids are dying to play. That's why we played inter-squad tonight, because our kids are just dying to play baseball. They didn't have a great job today in some adverse conditions. So they really wanted to play. The reason we didn't even try is because of the severity of the weather, not necessarily rain, because we would have stayed here all night long, but we just felt like it was a pretty dangerous situation yesterday.
What do you know about Lowell? UMass Lowell Nickel State?
I don't know a ton about them, obviously. I looked at statistics and things of that nature. I know that certainly Nichols has a right-handed pitcher that's won 10 games last year and had just a brilliant year. I think he was the conference pitcher of the year in the Southland Conference. So they steal bases. They're a good club. They had a great first weekend, and I think Lowell's opening up this weekend, so we don't have a lot on those guys other than what we had from a year ago.
Were you really happy with the contact too? Because even the game with the shutout, there was a lot of well-hit balls in that one too.
Yeah, we showed the ability to hit balls hard, put balls in play, and when you're losing games and you're punching out, striking out 3 or 4 times, and you're striking the other team out 12, it just statistically doesn't make a lot of sense. But we didn't take care of the baseball game, and that's an area that we just got to do a better job of.
As a pitching staff, are the strikeout numbers encouraging?
Yeah, I think so. But with walks, with strikeouts come elevated pitch counts. With strikeouts come walks. If you could trade a 5-inning outing, and have 20 less pitches and subtract 2 or 3 strikeouts, it helps, especially early in the year when you don't want to tax a starting pitcher too much. So, we got to do a better job being more economic, and part of that, quite frankly, isn't getting into 3-2, foul ball, strikeout. Now you got a strikeout, but you got an 8-pitch at bat as well. So we got to do a better job with that as well.
You said Sunday Paul Young was just kind of numb a little bit, but you thought he was okay.
Yeah, I think Paul's going to be able to pitch this weekend for sure, and it's a real shame because that guy was pitching so well when that happened. He's just, he's had a little bit of Murphy's Law going on in his world for the last couple of years, and you want this so badly for him because he has worked so hard to get right back out there.